Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to more 428 Shibuya Scramble. My name is Raven from the Sky, and let's continue. Now, wasn't that a cliffhanger? It ended up being Maria. That looks strikingly just like that girl's twin sister. I think, yeah, that's her twin sister. It's gotta be. Alright, so we're gonna continue Aichi, because I think that's the only way to open up Kano's, get rid of that bad ending. And then we have to get past this as well. Yeah, I think that's Hitomi's sister. It's gotta be. Or maybe not. Maybe they just did a grand, because it just dawned on me. It was like, how would it be her when her sister's kidnapped? Unless her sister got away from the kidnappers, got amnesia, because she suffers. The girl said she suffers from amnesia. Can't remember. And the kidnappers have no intention of, I mean, they trying to find her. They're going to make him think. Make Osawa think that they still have his daughter and still get money out of him. You know what I mean? I don't know. That looks just like her, man. That's gotta be. Maybe it's just a cat. All right, we've already won 9. Woo! Suddenly, someone hit the door hard. Sound like they were trying to break the lock. You really think that's Tanaka? Aichi asks. I'm not sure. If it were him, I think he'd probably say something. Aichi grabbed Hitomi's hand. We better hide. The two of them slipped behind a large piece of plywood stage dressing. The door swung open with a loud creak. Oh, it's the man with the cane! In stepped the man with the cane. What the heck? Aichi whispered. What's he doing here? Gun drawn, the assassin prowled slowly around the storeroom. Aichi and Hitomi crouched behind the plywood prop, trying not to make a sound. The man moved out of their line of sight. Aichi gazed longingly at the door. Oh God, it's probably gonna make us choose. Run for the door or stay. Aichi risked a peek around the corner of the plywood. He still couldn't see the man with the cane. The door was maybe 5 meters away. What should they do? I knew it! They needed to just make a run for it? No, they need to wait for a safer chance to escape. Here's the thing, there is no other way out. So if we stay there... Okay, he's saying they just need to wait. Okay, maybe we could wait. But I feel like if we stay there, he's gonna wind up finding us anyway, because he's gonna case the whole entire room. But I understand they say if they just book it, you can't, maybe you can't see him, but once you run, he's gonna spin around and fire a shot off and hit either one of us. This is true. This is like a catch-22 here. Because it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. If we stay, he'll find you anyway. Eventually, because he's gonna just walk around the whole room. If we make a run for it, maybe we can make a run for it, close the door, and lock him in there. Let's see what happens. Make a run for it. I actually took a firm grip on Hitomi's hand. Suddenly, they heard the sound of a cell phone vibrating from behind a tall piece of oh, shoot. The assassin stepped out from behind it. If they made a run for it, they'd probably have bumped right into him. I actually wiped away a few beads of cold sweat. I'm sure this is the place. His voice was low and confident. Uh-oh. Did he have friends? Still clutching his phone, the assassin wandered deeper into the storeroom. Aichi and Hitomi took the opportunity to slip out the door. And ran through the alleyways back toward the main road. Before they reached it, however, they suddenly found their path cut off by one of the foreigners who chased them earlier, the accomplice of the man with the pipe. Oh, he's got a knife. He's still waiting for them, holding a knife in one hand. That's the guy that killed, what's the name, and when you, in the bar. That's a knife. That's because he had a knife. That's the guy. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. They turned back. Aichi knew the man with the cane might catch up with them and had a gun. Aichi slipped off his sleeveless jacket and wrapped it around his left arm. He was going to have to use his left arm guard against the knife while punching with his right. He clenched his fist and braced himself. And then, suddenly he froze. Huh? A small dark silhouette dropped from somewhere up above. Landing deftly, the newcomer lunged toward the man with the knife, closing the gap between them in the blink of an eye. Urgh. The figure delivered a swift chop to the back of the man's neck. He dropped to the pavement like a dead man, finally giving Aichi a clear view of the shadow behind him. Aichi couldn't believe his eyes. It was a small-statured young woman with Middle Eastern features. Tell me that a little gasp. Oh, there we go. See, I didn't do that first. That's gonna fix that. There we go. Director, if you have a moment. Tanaka poked his head into the kitchen. Got something urgent to discuss with you. Yes, of course. Osawa took the bud tracker from his pocket and handed it back to Kajiwara. I won't be needing this anymore. As soon as they had left the kitchen, Tanaka leaned in close and whispered to him. An email from Hitomi. Showed his cell phone to Osawa. It looks like my sister is being held captive in a blue minivan somewhere in Shibuya. Actually, she's not. She's in a cat costume. Well, she's out the costume. That's why I think they're just getting money. It's like a scheme. They're getting money out of him. But that man is still chasing me, so I can't really go looking for him. And they're sitting there switching the case. A blue minivan. Allow me to handle this, sir. I figured something out. Osawa knew he trusted Tanaka for a reason. Thank you, he said with a bow. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know any place she might have gone, do you, sir? What? It's just that all she's told me is that she's been moving around. I'm sorry. I don't really have any idea, Osawa replied. He was ashamed to say it. There wasn't a single place he knew of where his daughter might be inclined to go. Ah, I see. Tanaka, picking up on his discomfort, was visibly embarrassed himself. He hastened to change the subject. By the way, how did your talk with Makino go? I confirmed that he was behind the human testing. But I don't know who sent me those emails. Tanaka paused for a moment in thought, looking like he might have a hunch. All right, then, he said. We'll have to talk in more detail later. With that, the assistant director headed for the front door. I'm so sick of that thing, Mr. Osawa. Kajiwara spoke from the kitchen floor. Peeping in on me again, huh? Osawa grumbled. Thankfully, it didn't appear that the detective had overheard his conversation with Tanaka. And good grief, that thing is noisy. If it's broken, why don't you just throw it out? The sounds from the bug tracker grew fainter and fainter. Something wasn't right, Osawa now realized. Mr. Osawa, Kajiwara said. This is my bug tracker. So, what I mean is, sir, this one isn't broken. What? A chill ran up Osawa's spine. He swallowed audibly. I pinpointed the source of the signal, Kajiwara said. It's coming from Mr. Tanaka. No, Osawa thought. I must have misheard that. Hold on. Say that again? I've located the source of the signal. It's coming from Mr. Tanaka, the detective repeated. This time, Osawa heard him crystal clear. I'm certain of it. Mr. Tanaka has a listening device on him. Osawa felt the blood draining from his face. If someone had been listening in on the conversation just now, then they'd heard about the email from Hitomi. If the kidnappers were the ones listening, that meant Maria's life was now in danger. I'll go after him, sir. Kajiwara broke into a sprint and saw a follow close behind him. That might explain why the assassin's always where we're at. Always manages to catch up to us. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow. Take care. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.